student. Execute manual scan. Access granted.
Well done on the previous mission, 00 student. You found out that food webs have some key players. In fact, it has been said that by removing humans, an ecosystem will receive little effect or even flourish. However, by removing a species as small as an ant, it could collapse an entire ecosystem. Your mission here today is to investigate ecosystem management. Working in a group, you'll research one of the following topics. Group A, invasive species. Group B, species reintroduction. Or Group C, monitoring strategies. For Group A, sometimes plants and animals are transported to new ecosystems while goods are imported and exported between countries. The invading species then wreaks havoc on the local ecosystem, depleting food sources of the native species or by changing the environment altogether. Your task for today is to download the EDD Maps Ontario app for free from the App Store to your mobile device. You will then look in the species categories to find an example of an invasive species in your area. Once you have found a species you want to learn more about, obtain a picture of the chosen invader and cite the image source. Then read the information about the invader to find out and report where they came from, how they got here, how far they were spread, impacts on the local ecosystem, and the information's source. For Group B, you will be researching species reintroduction. Some species have been displaced or wiped out from an ecosystem due to invasive species, habitat loss, or human interactions. Certain groups have advocated for the protection, rehabilitation, and reintroduction of endangered or displaced species back to the wild in order to rebalance the ecosystem. Your task will be to watch the video clips, how wolves change rivers, and how whales change climate. You will then explain why species protection, rehabilitation, and reintroduction benefits an ecosystem. You may want to consider using a food chain or food web from the previous module as a visual aid to help your explanation. For Group C, researching monitoring strategies. In an effort to ensure the viability of an ecosystem, it is up to society to monitor the health and well-being of an environment and its inhabitants. Whether it's the WWF, the government such as the Ontario Ministry of Natural Resources, or Greenpeace, the goal is the same. Monitor the health of an ecosystem and its populations to ensure its survival. Your task will be to use the list of links provided on the Group C webpage and explore 3 of the online resources. You will determine and explain the issue of the resource, the goal of the monitoring in the resource, and what's being done to monitor and improve the ecosystem in the given resource. Regardless of which group you're in, after researching the topic, report your findings by posting with the other agents on the Top Secret discussion board. These can be podcasts, videos, or written reports. Good luck, 00 student. The world is counting on you.
Created using Powtoon.